sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Brendan Finnegan is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he had a ton of strikeouts. He'll be looking to duplicate that effort here.
Craig Gentry heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
The left fielder, number 7, Craig.
First pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we get underway at 7:11 tonight. And Eric, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
Well, I think this one is going to be a great pitcher's duel, so you really need to take advantage of any scoring opportunities or any mistakes that may be handed to you. 1 or 2 runs might be enough to win it.
Kike Hernandez will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play.
And he's off to the start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of this season.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Corey Seager is on deck. This is lifted out to left. Winkler giving chase. 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Joey Votto is recognized as a great, actually an elite offensive player, but he's one of the better defensive first basemen as well. He's won a Gold Glove. He's got quick reflexes, soft hands, and most important, he does not make mental mistakes out in the field.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Schebler ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Alex Wood will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low 2s. Looking to continue that trend here in this one.
Zach Cozart comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
Well, good start so far for the home guys. 1, 2, 3 top half, followed by a leadoff single here to start things off in the bottom half.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month, as you see him there. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Wood sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
A pause and the 0-2 to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, you've always got to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's coming off a historic performance his last time out. A 4-home run game. It was one of those displays of power that just leaves you breathless. Like you can't believe what you just saw. Man, it was impressive.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Adam Duvall will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. And with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Hit to third. Turner's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Justin Turner steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Justin Turner.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Andre Ethier. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Nope.
Just missing here, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 309 is the average entering play. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. The tag, and he is out. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Scott Schebler will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Seager throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7, catcher. Tucker Barnhart.
Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. That evens it up 1-1. Wood into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gentry has a play. 2 gone.
Batting.
Jose Peraza will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Brendan Finnegan. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Austin Barnes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Alex Wood will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
1 ball.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Zach Cozart will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
Craig Gentry is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. And somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Corey Seager digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's thrown first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well. And we're in the middle of this ball game.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Adam Duvall is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Justin Turner heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Into the box now, Andre Ethier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Yasmani Grandal stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And another foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Jose Peraza comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 12.
Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Yeah, and if you look at where they stand, you'll notice they've been pretty respectable in that department so far this season. 5th in the National League. When your team ERA is that low, it definitely takes the pressure off the offense a little bit. More importantly, it gives you a chance to win every single night.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Base hit. And the perfect game will go by the wayside. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's their first hit of the ball game right there. It may just lead to their first run as well. You can see he's got 3 on his mind from the very outset. And that's the first ray of light his guys have seen all game long.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Now just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Oof, that high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there. And that's going to keep that runner anchored over there at third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Craig Gentry will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. That would have been a good one to go after.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Duvall is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Joey Votto gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Kike Hernandez will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And a fastball, if it can be called that, 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit hard towards center, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Now here's Mike Scioscia making his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please. Now
so a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Cingrani.
Corey Seager will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Cingrani pauses. First pitch on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, that's why he's here, to get the tough lefties out. They call on him in a big spot. He delivers a big strikeout for an important first out. Now, with the righty coming next, it might be one and done, but he's done his job.
Justin Turner will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact and keep him rolling over.
Keone Kela will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Justin Turner will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Turner
chopped weakly to the left. Cozart has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, you can't even think of a double play right here. He's fortunate to just get 1 on this play. And he rushes that thing over there to get his man at first.
At the plate is Andre Ethier, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cincinnati bullpen does its job. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati, and we still have no score. Scott Schebler will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Jose Peraza will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8.
Leading off
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Out in front of it, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to plate a run in this one.
Adrian Gonzalez.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit out towards second. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Austin Barnes.
Carl Crawford will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In the air out to straightaway left. They'll reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we still have no score. Adrian Gonzalez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base,
Howie Kendrick is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Zach Cozart steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
the shortstop, Zach.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1.
Second base, number 47, Howie
Wood has his target. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Seager Ranging up the middle, and a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
Joey Votto is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Around first, heading for second now. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Jesse Winkler will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
And here's where the Reds need that one key hit that's been avoiding them.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hot shot to third. Gloved by Turner. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Dodger bullpen does its job. 9th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. Yasiel Puig is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Craig Gentry will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. The ball is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Kike Hernandez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. Got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Winkler moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for L.A. We are still scoreless. Chris Hatcher will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Chris Hatcher.
Scott Schebler will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Lifted the other way to left center. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Oh, and he botches it.
The batter, catcher, Keone Kela.
Tyler Solari will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Tyler Solari.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
And I think he was already reading tomorrow's headlines with that swing. He wanted to end this game right now.
Runners off for second. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Reds leave 1, and this is still a nothing. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Dan Straley will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
58, Dan Straley.
Justin Turner will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, He's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade places with that guy for anything. I mean, this would sting on a 95-degree afternoon in Arlington. But on a cold night like this, he's going to be feeling that for a couple of hours. That's called a good old-fashioned jam sandwich.
Andre Ethier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Yasmani Grandal ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. Zach Cozart strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Shortstop, Zach Cozart.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
He came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one. No surprise, it was also the final pitch. Got a pitch he could handle and turned it around for the walk-off home run. Well, that's a great win.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 1-0. Good night from Cincinnati.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 1 run on 9 hits. no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 3-2. The Cardinals launched 3 home runs as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-5. Julio Teheran twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as Atlanta got past the Diamondbacks 1-0. Zach Greinke twirled 8 solid innings, allowing only 1 earned run, yet still came away with the loss on the mound. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Johnny Cueto got the W and now has 5 this year as the Giants beat the Mets 4-1. The Miami Marlins combined for a 4-hitter as they toppled the Rockies 7-0. In more news out of Miami, second baseman And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.